What is up, guys? Welcome back to another daily build video. This time I'm checking out the Viper in Street 2 in Motorfest. Let's go. Real quick before I get into the video, if you're looking for any of my builds, I have a full spreadsheet of builds for Need for Speed Heat, Need for Speed Unbound, and the community builds for Need for Speed Unbound, and I'm adding Motorfest tunes as well. You can go to militiagamingcode.com/builds and you will find those builds. And in addition to that, if you want to submit your builds for testing, you can do that on the same exact page. Just scroll down and enter your information in either the Motorfest form or the Unbound form. I'll check it out when I have a chance, and maybe you'll be featured in a video like this. All right, let's get into this. But first, I want to give a huge shout out to Stewie1 for sending in his pro settings on my website. You can send your own in if you want me to test it. It's militiagamingcode.com. I tested your build. It's actually pretty good. It's just a little bit twitchy for my taste. So it's a tune that I think some people will use, and I think it's a tune that is maybe beneficial to the community. So I'll show it on screen now. If you guys want to use Stewie's tune, you want to check it out, definitely by all means go for it. But for me and my personal preference in driving, I like a car to be a little bit more stable, which in turn makes the car a tiny bit more understeery than oversteery. So for me, I lean towards understeer versus oversteer, and I try to control myself with speed rather than having to deal with oversteer. And I know that that's not everyone's cup of tea. So anyway, you can try Stewie's tune or you can give my tune a shot. Either way, I just want the community to check out the car because I felt like it was actually a decent car to drive. I don't know how well we're going to do in the grand races because I don't think it's the fastest car necessarily out there, but I'd like to give it a try and just see what happens. So anyway, here we go. Let's get into this tune. So for what I've got, this is mostly stock settings. I've only made a couple of changes because I felt like the stock car was pretty close to what I like cars to feel like. So let's move down to the spring front. I've got +5 on the front, and then I go down to the ARBs and I've softened the rear just a tiny bit, -2 soft in the rear. And then the camber, we've added a lot to the rear. It's -0.10. So that's everything we've got. Stats wise, we've got 225 mph top speed, 3.2 acceleration, 19.6 braking, and a lateral G of 1.3. So those stats are not the best by any means, but they're also not the worst. The best lateral G stats that I've seen in Street 2 are like the Corvette with 1.46. It's pretty crazy. And then you've got some like the Hurricane at 1.34, and both of those cars are very, very good. So anyway, it's okay. It's not the worst. We have some that are really bad, like the S2000 as a 1.19. It's not that. So anyway, the car feels pretty good. Let's take it out on a grand race and let's see how we can do. Here we go. So Street 2 is actually the final car for this particular grand race, so hopefully we're in a good position and you can just see this thing and how it handles once we get there. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. Okay, people are just dead stopped. I'm really surprised I didn't get destroyed in that corner. Okay. What do we got here? A lot of blocking, a lot of pushing. Why would you push me off the road there? Like, you had a line already. He already had the line. Do my best to gutter those. Okay. I knew he was gonna come in hot, bro. So are we gonna dive it again? This guy turned around. He's going the wrong way. All right. Alright, let's just stick with it. See if we can get this D chase guy. Just have to not go off the road. And just watch our NOS management. Looks like he's going for it. He's gonna try to catch that group without me. I think I'm gonna have to catch him before we can get to him together. That guy decided to go for a cut. It might work out. It didn't work out. All right, D-Chase looks like he knows what he's doing a little bit. We got to get to the back of these guys. I think I got him. Yep, I got the slip. Tried not to kill you, AK. I'm sorry. I did. Oh, he's walking away. Don't walk away from me. You better give me that slip back. Oh, he kind of messed up. Let's see if we can get to it together. I'm a little cold right now. I don't feel like I'm as sharp as I usually am, especially towards the end of the night. Usually I can do a little better. All right, we're gonna have to wait for this the guy behind us, because if we don't get the drag bump, the slip, whatever you want to call it. I'm coming in too hot. I did not need that bump. I did not need that bump. He's back there like, you're taking these corners too slow, bro. This is unfortunately a track where the Alpha GP slip is not going to help me. We're just going to have to drive a little crazy there. We're trying to pick our spots to use the NOS. Hopefully he doesn't come slamming into me. All right, we gotta settle down. Catching that front. Oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Oh, my bad. He hit the wall. I didn't realize he was there. Ah! What in the world, bro? I'm over here trying my best, and I just get smacked from behind. Alright. That was not a very good one. I'm hoping we can do better in the Street 2 car. We're still in 5th, which is okay, but I don't know, man. I feel like we could have done better. Oh, no. The transition was too fast for that corner. Yeah, that's not going to be good for the rest of this race. All right. Whoa. We almost got absolutely destroyed with the T-bone action. All right, Viper. Let's see what you got, baby. Man, that little tap in the back really sent me. Oh, grass is not my friend. Unless you're talking about right here, then I think it is. Not there though. Ah, come on, stay on the road. And I'm just stuck in 5th. Not having a good time here. I'm just out of NOS. Not having a good time. I'm having a great time. I'm doing dumb stuff like that. Dipping my toe in the dirt for no reason. Running into walls, not being in the right gear when I come into the turn. Oh my goodness, dude. What a nightmare. All right, it's all right. It is what it is. We got to talk about the Viper a little bit here. So the Viper is just all right. As you can see, it's not going to help me overcome my terrible driving. And I don't think it'll help you overcome your terrible driving either. But when you're on with it, it does feel pretty nice to drive. It does have, you know, an okay turning ability. I don't think it's the best in class, but I think it's a decent alternative. It's just not going to be the car that's going to take you from getting 10th in the grand race to getting first, or in my case, only 5th into first. I just couldn't catch up to these guys. Shout out to D Chase for the win on this particular one, but you know, it is what it is, man. The Viper is cool. I think it's a great looking car, especially with my dinosaurs on it, and it feels all right. So anyway, have fun with this one, dude. It's a good little car. It's just not the best. So anyway, sometimes we get good ones on the video and sometimes we get not so good ones, and sometimes I drive good and sometimes, a lot of times, I don't drive very well at all. So all right, I'll catch you guys on the next daily build. Trigger out.